Top of the evening to everybody. One day I'm gonna see how long it takes. See how many people are willing to wait for me to go live. Usually um, when I come in, I just punch the button and start talking. And let people come in when they come in when they feel like it. And usually the first few minutes I'm in here by myself talking. Um, y'all, this is not this is by no means easy. Um, it's sad that people can't see value, that people can't recognize creativity. And I noticed today, as long as folk are getting what they want, they don't really care about too much else. People right now are very, very selfish. It's all about them and their needs and their wants and desires. And they really don't care about whether somebody else can manifest their want, needs, and desires. Only thing that I'm guilty of is trying to show people how to be creative. You know, that's what I'm guilty of. Using my creativity to survive. People always talking about pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Well, I developed a tour company. That's pulling myself up by my own bootstraps. You know, and I you know, at this point, I really don't know what else to do. I really don't. I don't know what else to do, man. I have no idea, and quite frankly, um, no, I'm tired, man. I'm really tired. I'm tired because I mean, I've been on the front line now for a long time, fighting, trying to speak up, trying to show that I'm not afraid, and all I get is criticism. That's all I get is criticism, you know. And after a while, you get tired of that. And right now, I'm just tired of criticism. I'm just tired. And what makes it even worse is people sit back and watch it, and wow, it's almost like, shoot, this guy that got stabbed, that was asking for help and couldn't get it. That's a wow, wow. That's mind blowing right there, all by itself. How many times in life have you asked for help and didn't get it, and just so happened this wasn't life or death? You know, I mean, think about it, man. Think about it. So, um, you know, I just don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, man. I don't know how to be no more positive. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And for whatever reason, that uh, I know all of that. I know all of that. But you know, I mean, it just well, it's not about snapping. You know, it's just about just saying the hell with it. You know, and that's. I mean, again, man, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else I can do to show that I'm a sincere, genuine, honest person. I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, people say, don't give up. Man, I ain't seen my wife in 4 years. You don't think that's a hole in my heart? You know, you don't think not being able to touch, hold, or anything. You know, and and then you sit back and wonder, damn, was all this worth it? You know, is this what I made the sacrifice for? I'm just, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. So, um, time is it? 49. Um, uh, you know that old song, "What Love Got to Do with It"? That shit, that don't carry no weight. And she's still sitting in the Philippines. She ain't interested in how much I love her. No, love, get my ass over there. Come get me. If you love me, come get me. You know, and wow. Yeah. That's I'm sure. Yeah. Telling her I love her, that ain't the route to go. That ain't the route. No, that's right. What love got to do with it? Love ain't got nothing to do with this. Here, boy, come get me. You love me? Come get me. Uh, no, absolutely not, man. I'm 70 years old. Wait. Somebody asked me, would I entertain another wife? Hell no. Shit, I'm 70 years old, man. I ain't got time for that no more. No, I told my wife, you it, baby. You it. Something happened to you, you it. That's it for me. Ain't no more marriage for me. No sir, no sir. No, that's it. That's the one right there. Okay? Yeah, that's the one. I ain't looking for no other. And that's why I keep telling y'all, man. You see, people will sit back and watch you go through your adversity, watch you dig up out of your hole, and once you do, and you become somewhat established, then they are some of the first people that want to be in groupies. I'm not interested in no groupies. You want to know? I ain't had no groupies when I was broke. Okay, all right. I ain't had no groupies when I was broke. So treat me the same way when I get money, just like you treated me when I was broke. You ignored my ass. Ignore me when I got some money, and we'll get just along just fine. Just ignore me, okay? And it's just that simple. And see, people, get infatuated, get uh, impressed, hearing their name or seeing their name. Yeah, that don't, man. I'm not moved by that. I'm not moved by that at all. Um, well, no, money is not the root of all causes. Money has the answer for everything, but money is not the root of all causes. Yeah, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's the root of all evil, the love of money. And that's Ecclesiastes 10:19, in case you wanna go and double check to see. Money has the answer for all things. In all things, money has the answer for. You got a problem, money got the answer for it. And you notice, um, when you get some money, everything works out. Yeah, everything works out when you get some money, man. You don't, and see, here's the thing about money. Um, um, most folk get money and don't know how to grow it. Don't have ideas to grow it. They have to attach to someone else's idea. They don't have an idea that they can take money and put into to make more money, to develop streams of income. See, one of the things I would suggest to anybody, if you get a thought about doing something, develop that stream of income. Even if you don't get it fully up off the ground, at least get it operable. Okay? At least get it operable. See, like, okay, Devin said it's called investments. Well, why invest in somebody else when you just gonna get a percentage when you can invest in yourself and you get all of it? See, when you invest with somebody else, you're only gonna get a percentage of that, and a very, very small percentage. But if you invest in yourself, you get all of that. And see, and a lot of times we are afraid to invest in ourselves. We are afraid to believe in ourselves. We'll, people will go and put $100,000 into somebody else's idea and won't take that same $100,000 and put into one of their own ideas. See, this is what I'm saying to people. Invest in your own ideas. That's what you need. And see, when you do stuff like that, when you start thinking like that, people gonna call you crazy because you want to be independent. You don't want to have to depend on nobody. You ain't trying to depend on the government. They'll call you crazy. Matter of fact, tell you need to go get a job because your dreams are too big. You need to go get a job. And see, this is the kind of discouragement that people let derail them because somebody else can't see their vision. They fall prey to that. Man, if you got a vision and you believe in that vision and you think that's a true vision, you're going to stand with that thing. Come hell, high water, no water at all. You're going to stick with that vision. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do, is stick with that vision. Because they want it clicking just like that, immediately, right out the gate. Want it clicking like that, buddy. They ain't trying to let it build up. They ain't trying to let it stack up. They want it producing just like this. And that might not be the case, man. That might not be the case. So now what you gonna do? Since it ain't producing like that, what you gonna do? You see, you're gonna have to do something. Um, it's one of them days, man. It's one of them days. One of them days. And I know I'm close, because all hell is breaking loose right now. All hell is breaking loose. I know I'm close. Know I'm close. Know I'm close. That's why wow. Anyway, um, I'm gonna go and lick my wounds. I'm going to lick my wounds and call it a night, man. Cause you know, this one of them days. Another one of them days I got my butt kicked. Uh, so I guess I think what it is I keep measuring things. Uh, what? Well, yeah. Well, it's still it's the access, man, that you got. It's the access that makes the difference. It's the access, and the more access you have, the more things you can do, the more differences you can make. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people who have access that are afraid to help people because they don't want to be used. They don't want to, deal with the headache. So they don't help nobody. And wow. I just keep thinking about this guy that couldn't get no help. Couldn't get nobody to help him. And how devastating that must have been not to be able to get any help and to be begging for help. Begging. Your life depends on it. And nobody comes. You don't think psychologically that had an impact on him? And you're injured too. You don't think that could have made him give up? That could have made him want to die? Because he couldn't get no help? And see, and people don't think about stuff like that. But, I mean, and see, like I keep telling y'all, ain't no place safe. Ain't no place safe, man. But yet, we don't want to show a success story. You know, we don't want to show nobody successful. And the only way they can get to be successful is they got to cheat. And then they can get in the door. And so once you get in, it's hard to get you out. Look at this boy from New York City, George Santos, the congressperson. Lied his ass off to get into Congress. And they can't get him out. They don't even want to kick him out. And you think these young kids ain't looking at that? You think they ain't taking note of that? If he can do it and get away with it, how come they can't? But yet we don't show people doing it the right way, prospering. We don't show people that's walking in their integrity, thriving. See, that's the thing that kind of puzzles me, man. Is folk don't want to see nobody achieve or succeed. You know, I could see and see, you know, if I had some Let's Go Brandon, which means fuck Joe Biden, man, I wouldn't be in this here place if I was dealing with some Let's Go Brandon. Shoot, I'd be floating in money. But look, I gotta go negative. I can't even go positive and make it. I don't think people realize that how devastating that can be when, man, you trying to be positive and you can't make it, and you trying to do the right thing and still can't make it, and people good with it, people okay with it. That's the sad part about it. They okay with it. So what are you supposed to do? You know, so so man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Right now, I'm tired. Tired, man. I'm tired. You know, I've been trying to crack this nut almost 40 years in DC, and this is the closest I've gotten right here. This is as close as I've gotten. You know, and well, hey man, uh, obviously, is my inspiration is not good enough. I mean, what? Let me see. How many followers I got on YouTube? Let me see how many followers I got. How many followers I got on YouTube? Last time I saw it was 1440. Still at 1440. still still at 1,440 subscribers. Still there. You know, last week. That's where I was. 1,440 subscribers. You know, that's where I am. So I'm not you know, I'm just so you know, I guess as you know, I ain't got the flavor people looking for. You know, they don't want this kind of flavor. They want something that's gonna tickle their ears. You know, and I'm not gonna tickle your ears. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And people don't want that. You know, people don't want anything that's gonna challenge them. That's gonna hold them accountable. So that's why all these gimmicks can get a chance before you. You know, it's interesting, man. People that are running gimmicks can get a chance before you even get out of bed. You know, they done got 2, 3 chances. So, but anyway, man, enough of that.